Back again with another Raptors post game reaction. Back-to-back games for the Raptors tonight as they take on the Miami Heat, and they lose this one. Another close game tonight. Raptors losing to the Heat, 112-109, and this game came down almost to the wire. Down in the fourth quarter, where the Raptors pretty much they were down by as many as 24 points in this game tonight. Now, right now there's some fireworks going on right now. I don't know what kind of holiday it is, so just trying to don't try to okay. So now back to this game here, folks. As I said, the Raptors were down as many as 24. Okay, at the half they were down by 21. Right? You know, basketball is a game of runs. Anything can happen. But the defense for the Raptors tonight in that first half basically wasn't there. They gave up 38 points in the first quarter and then 33 in the second quarter, and only scoring 17 in that second quarter. So the Raptors defense, we hear about their defense being the top notch defensive teams from previous years. And, when they show up like this, uh, I got to give them kind of a slack here that, playing back to back and traveling from Brooklyn to Miami. That's how many, I don't know how many miles that is, but that's a lot of miles right there. And their legs are going to be a little bit tired. Okay. Miami played back on a back to back as well. They played last night against Boston, but I mean, Miami was at home. But back to the defense. I look, the defense for the Raptors, um, so far in their 3 games that they've played, to me right now it's kind of subpar right now. A lot of improvements still has to be made. Look, you have 79 games left to go. Okay, now what I'm trying to figure out if is this the NBA or is this WWE or is this UFC? Third quarter, a lot of tussling going on in that game, and then Miami Heat player Caleb Martin pushes Koloko in the front row, and like he's trying to initiate like a, a fight or something, and Koloko's holding his ground, and benches were cleared. But honestly, Caleb Martin, that was a dirty play. That was a dirty play by Caleb Martin. All right, I don't approve of that, and hopefully, the league looks at that play and finds him. But who knows? Who knows? All right, Scotty Barnes. It's unfortunate. He had to leave the game early in that second quarter. He left the game early with some shoulder intuition. Came back looking good, and then he made a drive going from almost from half court, driving past 2 defenders with a layup. But when he came down, you can see him grimacing on his ankle. I don't remember which one, either the left or the right ankle, and he had to call the trainers. So he had to leave the game. He finished with 11 points tonight. Siakam, look, last night triple double. He finished with 23 points tonight. So did Gary Trent Jr. Ananobi with 13 tonight, and Van Fleet with 7. Now, the bench tonight, where was the bench last night? I've hearing people talking about the Raptors bench. Oh, this bench is going to be so good. Last night, they didn't show up. And if they had did, they would have won that game against Brooklyn. Tonight was a better outcome because Nick Nurse decided to play Malachi Flynn. Puts him in that third quarter where the Raptors making that run, cutting it down to as many as 7 in that third quarter. And couldn't get close to like 2 or even 1 or even tie the game. Because every time the Raptors will score, the Heat will go back and score as well. The fourth quarter were, let's see, fourth quarter, Raptors did win that quarter, 26-20. All right. But back to the bench, Achua, 18 and 11 against his former team. So big night for Achua. Koloko, as you know, he's getting the minutes because, look, no Chris Boucher yet, no Otto Porter. Those guys are key important to the Raptors. So when they get these guys back, it's going to be a different story for the Raptors. Banton with 3 and Thaddeus Young with 4 points for the Raptors. Former Raptor Kyle Lowry finished with 17 points. Bam Adebayo had 10, and leading the way for the Heat, Jimmy Butler with 24 points. Off the bench was Strauss with 20 points, leading the way for the Miami Heat, that 3-point victory. So I'm not going to really look at the numbers tonight because basically the numbers for me is like almost the same as the last 2 games. So I'm not going to be talking about that tonight. But Raptors fall to 1-2. Miami improves to 1-2. And maybe this was a game for the Heat. Look, they were 0-2 to start the season. And these 2 teams will play again in Miami on Monday night. So at first I was trying to figure out about this whole schedule thing, what the NBA is doing, but I realized that, they're trying to cut down on travel with the teams. So the next time these 2 teams will play, it will be in Toronto, which will be further down the road. All right, so that's going to do it for me. Who's your player of the game? Let me know, comment down below, and hit that like, comment, and subscribe button as well. Notification bell, turn on. Let's go Raptors. It's an early season, folks. I'm trying not to be too displeased here. Raptors are 1-2. Better than some other teams like Philadelphia, who is 0-3. Who would have thought? All right. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great night. Bye.